Perfect. Well, I think that this is a good time to start it up. What do y'all think?
Okay, let's go. I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's
Okay.
do this,
Let's
Brian.
do it.
That's from a movie, by the way.
Woo!
Like, let's do this,
Well,
Brian.
You rock.
we have the second episode of the Gratitude Pod, which is
Oh,
a collaboration between Hizan International with our one and only Eileen Norris and with me, your moderator, Eric Rodriguez, and Headwater Community. And really, the way this started was with Hizan and with Eileen to promote transformational changes through education and create opportunities to help improve people's lives. And the focus is to advocate for the needs of kids, single mothers, and underserved communities. They collaborate with partners to promote well-being of humanity and the environment. It's an amazing cause. We have gratitude soirees, our gratitude circles each month. We have this gratitude pod in which our second episode, we are so incredibly delighted to have Kelley Swing on, who I don't know how to even describe her. It's really in her Rolling Stone executive profile, which I think is really, really cool. It has her as a visionary entrepreneur, a certified business coach, and the voice of sustainable beauty. She founded the first sustainable salon in Dallas, Fort Worth with her daughter, Brandy. And the company was one of the first to use Naturalique certified, and I hopefully pronounced that right, Naturalique certified organic products in Texas. And they have earned lots of recognitions. They have created a cult following because they're doing such a kick butt job. I won't curse on here. And without further ado, I'd love to introduce Kelley and Eileen to the stage to kick off the second episode of the Gratitude Pod.
Hello, everybody. How are you? And we are so delighted that we get to have and share with you Kelley Swing. And she's here to tell us about her stories. And I want to just say thank you so much. And we're so proud of you. If you can, could you just like give us an idea about, a little bit about yourself? Tell us about your story, Kelley.
thank you, Eileen. And I'm so grateful that you invited me here today. I really appreciate it. I love what you're doing. It's really amazing. And I love that we can collaborate together and make the world a better place, which that's all our goal, I would hope. And what started for me is I was in the beauty industry. I was managing salons and I started getting ill and I couldn't figure out why I was getting so sick all the time. And went to the doctor over and over and they kept saying, oh, you're just getting older. Don't worry about it. And I knew there was something else to it. There was something else was wrong. I never had allergies and then I had sinus problems, respiratory problems. I couldn't breathe. My hair was falling out. I had all of these problems happening and I wasn't sure what was happening. When I finally figured out that it was in the products that I was using and the chemicals, I was pretty much dumbfounded that I didn't even think about it. Like no one even thinks about it. We were doing this to everyone every single day and nobody is saying anything or making a difference. So I felt like it was my job to tell as many people as possible. I'm like, everyone needs to know. So I went on a mission, I guess you would say, to tell as many people as possible. So my first mission ended up being open a fully sustainable salon because I couldn't find one anywhere in Dallas Fort Worth. And we are more than just use organic products. We are completely sustainable, cruelty free. We recycle. So everything we do is focused on sustainability and not harming the planet. And I don't know if you know that the beauty industry is like the second largest demise to the planet would be the best way to explain it. We cause more damage every single day. And on top of that, is I know that everybody has a salon in their neighborhood, at least more than one. And we're polluting the earth with chemicals down the drain in our water systems. We do over 877 pounds a minute in waste that we're dumping, and it's astronomical, and we can do it a better way. So when I learned that there was a better way, I wanted to share it with as many people as possible. So after I opened the salon, we realized we were making a really big impact on people, and everyone was, the world was kind of shifting a little bit. And then COVID came, and through COVID, when we were shut down, it gave me more perspective to really look about how we can grow even more. It gave me time to save my business because I almost lost it. So I've been through ups and downs, which I share that in my book. But I decided to do a distribution company on top of that, which we only offer sustainable products, so I could help salons be green as well. So it's not only just helping my salon. I felt like if I help other salons, it just makes a ripple effect. And the clients are salon owners now, but before, all of my employees are my clients, right? And they're my family. So it's my job to protect them and make the right choices for them and give them the best products possible to do the services. So we figured out how to do it and have successful, beautiful hair and results and a great team culture through sustainability. So that's pretty much how I started. And a little bit of my journey. It's a little bit, but I write more about it in my book to give more information on that.
Wow. That is really beautiful. From your experience, you created this, this sense of wanting to protect our environment and passing it on. I love what you said, the ripple effect, how you were actually helping out within your own salon, but also at the same time, you're passing on your knowledge to your employees and now to your new clientels, which are the salons that you're providing these natural, environmentally friendly products. And then I think I heard you say you have a book. Could you tell me a little bit about that and what is that all about? And how is that going to make a difference? Yeah, what is this book? Tell us about your book.
So the book is launching at 11 a.m. Central Time. And it's Sustainable Salons Make Millions. So most of the time people say, oh, it's too expensive, organic products, or we are not going to be profitable. It's not going to work. All of those, and I explain all of this in the book. And not only that, is I wanted to share, the industry is so broken in my opinion, and it needs a reset, I guess you would say, because people don't realize how they view hairstylists and salon professionals, even your nail techs or massage therapists, like everyone, they're giving a service to you, and what they go through and what they're really feeling and thinking. I go into that in the book and how people view them. So what I've learned along this way and what attracted me to the industry when I started working in there, I realized it was, I could help so many people in my salon, like salon stylists are artists and they help so many people, but at the same time, they need help. They need support. They need somebody to show them a way how to regulate, how to take care of themselves. And they don't even realize that they should. A lot of them go into the industry because they don't feel very smart, or their parents said that they should do it because they didn't want to go to college or they couldn't finish school. So there's so many things about the industry that I kind of go over in the book that I want to help people understand and help people see who they really are, how they interact with them, and how they view them. And I'm hoping to change all of that in the book, as well as I talk about sustainability, the products, the chemicals, all of the other information. I put all that in there for you too, and that how we can be successful and profitable by being sustainable, which everyone doesn't believe that that's possible. So we proved that it is. And I put all of that in the book. So I'm really excited to share sustainability with more people in my story. And that's coming out now. And I'm really excited to hear how everyone likes it. And I'm nervous at the same time. And because I say a lot of things in there, and it makes me a little nervous too. But hey, I think it's things that need to be said that nobody's saying.
Well,
So
I'm really looking forward to reading it and going deep into, like what you're talking about, because it's a very holistic approach, right?
mhm,
And you can see that just from you talking about it. It's about the people as well as the industry and how to make big change, but also how to affect the individuals in it. And I know that this mission is it's really how you live your life, and it's not just the book, right? You have a summit with speakers in the industry. You have kind of programs coming up. Can you tell us a little bit more about the broader impact? The book it's amazing. It's coming out tomorrow, and it's like the first step in all of these different things that you're doing. Could you share with us a little bit about that?
absolutely. So I also decided, like, how do I get this on a larger scale? Because I was talking to salon owners, salon one at a time, and I felt like we were not getting the message bigger or quicker enough, I guess you would say. So I scheduled a summit. So I said, we're going to have a first sustainable salon summit. And so we scheduled it. It's in May 21st in Southlake, Texas at the Legends of the Mark. And it's a beautiful venue. We have the whole place. I have some amazing speakers scheduled, like Sophia Hilton is really awesome in the beauty industry. She's adored by everyone. She's has her own, not another salon, not another academy. So she does amazing work with marketing, branding, business. She helps salon owners all the time with their education. Lisa Bailu is a CEO and amazing speaker. I'm excited to have her, and everyone has her book, I hope, about confidence, radical confidence. She's an amazing author. I have my coaches coming, Mandy Dana. She's going to be speaking. And we have a lot of really awesome surprises that are coming up. I have Tom Chapman. He talks about suicide and how his friend committed suicide and how we don't realize the impact the hairstylist has on helping other people. And he teaches the hairstylist how to help those people. As men, 80% of men don't talk about their feelings, but they all get their hair cut. So what kind of impact can we make helping? We're also, me partnered with Mandy Dana, we created a complete coaching program, sorry. So we'll be announcing at the summit, but we'll be making life coaches of the hairstylist. So when you get your hair done, you get life coach. At the same time, you have someone who knows the right questions to ask and help you, because like so many places that you can't even afford to go to see a therapist, or your insurance ran out, or sometimes there's a long waiting list, or there's not enough therapists. So we're creating a program for that. So it's gonna be really exciting. So at the summit, they'll get education from amazing leaders and speakers and from everywhere. And so I'd love everybody to check that out, sustainablesalonsummit.com. They can see all the speakers there. And at the end of the evening, we'll have lunch and we'll have happy hours. So you can network and build relationships, find new friends. And then at the end of the evening, we'll have a runway show. Exclusive USA Naturally collection will be released. Brandy Thorpe, my daughter, will be doing the collection. And we'll have a full runway, so it'll be fun and exciting and just an amazing event. So we'll be educating people on sustainability, what the beauty industry is doing, but how the beauty industry is impacting the world, how you can help and make a difference, and learn business skills, leadership skills, all kinds of amazing things. I even have Renee, he's talking about body language, what to know what people are really saying when they're not saying it. How to read people's minds. I thought that's interesting. So there's so many interesting things that we're going to learn that day that you'll be able to take away so much information to use in your life, personal life, and your business.
Wow. You are just doing an amazing, amazing job. From the book that's launching tomorrow and the summit that is coming up, I'm just so amazed. I am just curious. What are you grateful for at this moment?
I'm so grateful for the support from all my friends, and that includes you. And Eric's been amazing, and grateful to my team because I couldn't be here without them. They get up every day and they take care of the clients. They take care of everything. I have my innovative beauty team, my coaching team. Everybody is just so amazing, and they make it happen. It's not only me, it's them. I couldn't do it without them. And everyone has created, even Headcase, my salon. So the people in it are Headcase. It's not, I can put a building up anywhere, but it's not a place without them, so I'm so grateful for them and my friends. And I'm grateful that I get this opportunity to share. And I had a few people tell me, because I wasn't sharing it enough. And Scott Martin, I met him randomly, and he looked at me and said, why aren't you're the voice, you have to do it. And that day it hit me because I wasn't, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And so here I am. I was like, someone has to do it. So and Marja, who helped me with the book, I'm so grateful. So everyone is I've met the most wonderful people this year, and I'm so grateful to each of them and all the support and love. And I guess that would be my gratitude. And my day starts with gratitude. Every day starts with my gratitude. So the moment I wake up and open my eyes, so it's a huge part of my life.
That's beautiful. And if I may ask, excuse me, those people that are here listening to you, what would you like them to come away with when they read your book and when they attend your summit?
Oh, that's a good one. To read the book, I want people to come away with a new, inspiring them to make a change. So it's helping them to understand what they are doing. So a lot of times we just think, oh, it's not that bad, or we just don't understand it. So being able to understand it, so now you're empowered to make the right choices for yourself. It would be that. I want people to be inspired in the book to respect salon professionals and give them the respect they deserve, and see them in a new light, and then see themselves in a new light. And I want to have as many people as possible look at what we can do to save the planet in any way, shape, or form. And I always say this too, it's like everything you do every day is a decision. Every decision you make, every time you buy something, like every time you make that decision, it's a ripple, and it affects so many people and so many things. So just be conscious of your decisions each day. And I believe in karma too. And I believe that when you're good and you are preserving and helping others, it comes back. So make better choices. That would be my most inspiration. And get as many salons to go sustainable as possible. I want them all to go. I want the industry to go sustainable. 1,000%. That's what I want. That's what I inspire to do. And one day I believe it will be. I just want to kickstart it. We need to do it sooner because the planet needs us to do it now. We need it. We don't want to wait until we're trying to fix a mess. It's already becoming a mess. Let's stop making it more of a mess, and let's start repairing it. When there's choices, why do we not make those? So anyway, that's what I wanted. That's what I want everyone to come away with.
That's wonderful. And I just want to have a quick question in there, because what you said resonates, I'm sure, with so many of the listeners and with us. And I really just want to plug in, how can people, before we move on to the next set of questions, how can people connect with you and with your mission, and how can they find you? And because I know at this moment, some people are in their heads are like, wow, I want to be involved. So what would you tell them? What's the best way?
The best way would be right now, they go to sustainablesalonsummit.com. They learn about the summit, and they can put their information in, they can connect with me. I have Headcase Coaching, which we have Headcase Coaching page. And also on Instagram, we have Headcase Hair Studio. That's my salon. I love people that follow the salon. And then just Kelley Swing. Kelley's with an EY, Kelley, SWING. No, it's a silly name, but Kelley Swing, and they can find my book on Amazon as well. So if they just Google Sustainable Salons Make Millions. And people need to understand it's $1 billion business. I mean, the beauty industry is $1 billion business. And it's like that during all times of the year, even during a pandemic or even during a recession. And people are leading us to believe that we can only get this beauty by using things that hurt us, and I'm here to change it. Or we only need to be successful because we're hurting ourselves, but we don't need to do that. So yeah, so I'd love for anyone to follow, or they can find me there, or Innovative Beauty Distributors. I've got a lot to follow. I do have a link tree, so if you go there, they're all on one thing. So I do have a link tree if that's helpful.
That's so helpful. And I just want to highlight it too, because it's not just talking the talk. You've built the business, and you've done, if you're comfortable sharing a little bit about how you've differentiated yourself and your business against the market. You've done such an amazing job with that. Tell us a little bit about, I think the numbers inspire, if you feel comfortable telling about that, but because it gives, it makes people understand, wow, this is 100% possible to do.
And this was after COVID. So after COVID, we got more and more people calling, asking for, they want sustainability. They're ready to make a change. So they were ready to leave their stylist. So a lot of people, you have your people that are stuck on their stylist, and that's great. They're dedicated to them. But then when COVID came, they were like, we're all worried about my health. And they asked their hairstylist to do a change, and they don't. So they called us. So after COVID, we did, we did $1.3 million. Then we did $1.5 million. And this is each year, and we're going to exceed that as well this year. So it's like, it's just, and we have the same amount of people. It's like it's amazing how, and also on top of that, is that's what everybody's asking for. So people are more likely to spend money on sustainability now. And I wrote 2 articles on Rolling Stone. So you can Google Rolling Stone article, Kelley Swing, or author Rolling Stone. You can find me there and read my articles. I do social responsibility, like why should we care about that? And I also do one on the green is the new black. That's what I wrote. And it talks about both of those things and those issues, and the Gen Zs and all these people coming into the industry, they want to work for someone who's sustainable, and they want to be a part of that. People, and even my age, we're all starting to say, hey, why don't we do that? I have grandchildren. Why I need to care about this planet for them, right? So because of COVID actually propelled us. Before, when I opened, they told me it wasn't going to work. They told me I was crazy, especially in Texas. And so I was always fighting against it, and then I was like, well, they just don't know they need it. I just need to tell them. So I need to share with them. I need to teach people why they should be sustainable, and we'll do one at a time. We did one at a time, and so, and it creates an amazing salon culture on top of it. If you don't have a good salon culture, you close down, right? So 98% of businesses fail, right? It's like in the first year, within 5 years, another 80% of those 98% or that made it, or, so the statistics go down every year. And so you're all, you're fighting against some things. Why are you not doing things that will impact the planet, which attract people, especially all the people that are available now? So even if you don't have a salon and you want to learn how to grow your business sustainably, then you need to come to the summit and you need to read the book. It doesn't have to be just for beauty either. You need to make changes in every business. Every business should be sustainable. Why are we not doing that? And the UK and Europe, they all are doing this way more than we are. And I'm bringing all the people that are coming are from Europe and Canada. And it's like I'm bringing the world to the summit. So, and how they're doing it. The company that I buy from, they've been doing it for over 20 years. They started sustainable. Why do we buy from people that are saying they're going to be sustainable in 2030? Why do we wait till 2030? Why are we not doing it now? Why are you not doing it now? Why is it not most important to you now? So let's work with people that have been doing it this whole time. Sorry, I get on my, I get really passionate about it and I start going a little off, but
It's inspiring. I just have to throw in there, it's so inspiring because it's like you said, it's $1 billion industry, and it's a $1 billion opportunity to have a really positive, inspiring impact on everybody. Everybody gets their haircut, everybody goes to hair salons, and like it has the potential to bring so much kindness and compassion and beauty and into the world.
Yeah, absolutely. On top of that is used to be competition. Everyone's like, oh, it's competition. Why would you sell product to someone right up the road? I'm like, it's not a competition. Why are we not working together? Why are we not supporting each other? We should be, there's not enough people for me in the salon that I could do all those people. There's more people. There's so many people and everyone needs their hair done. So, or at least a spa treatment or a massage, or their nails or whatever it may be. So there's plenty for everyone. So,
well, as you talk about it,
yeah.
And as you talk about it, I really see getting a sense of your like your gifts and what you bring to the world. And I know Eileen has one of her favorite questions of all. So I'll ask her to, share that with us.
Okay, so as we close this up, excuse me, I would like to know, I just love hearing about your passion for social responsibility. I'd like to know if you have a chance to make the biggest billboard that everybody could see, what is your one message to the world?
Well, the one message that I always think about all the time, and it was a quote by Dr. Wayne Dyer. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So if we keep looking at the same thing the same way every time, we're never going to make a change, and we're not going to be able to do that. So that would probably be the biggest one. Let's just look at it different. Let's just change the way we look at it. That would be my biggest message. Because once I did that, it all makes sense.
Wow, that's a beautiful shift. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, thank you.
And we want to know if you have any particular passion project or a charity that you would like to also highlight for our community to consider.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I'm doing with the summit where we are putting foster kids or any kids in need that are unable to go to school. We're going to put them through beauty school. We also are One Tree Planted. So through the summit, every ticket sold and we'll raise money as we'll plant a tree. So every dollar that's donated plants a tree. So if we're continuously planting trees, then we're obviously saving the planet. And this summit in particular is going to be planting fruit trees in India and the poorest areas of India. So that was the choice of my trees this time. Because when I learned about the trees, I'm like, well, why not fruit trees? Why not? Let's feed people too at the same time. So we are planting fruit trees in rural areas of India through the summit, and hopefully put through some foster children with no other means to go to beauty school. So
that is so wonderful. Yeah. So, we're going to be sharing all of this in the YouTube description and on social media. And we want to just say thank you so much to Kelley Swing, to Eileen, to everybody tuning in and listening in and participating in gratitude and in sustainable beauty and going to the summit and getting the book. We'll be sharing in the description and in the links below how to follow Kelley and her mission on social media, where to find the book as it launches into the into the world.
Yeah.
And we wanted
Thank
to just ask you, Kelley, is there any last thing you want to share with everybody who's tuning in right now before we close out this episode
Yeah.
2 of the Gratitude Pod?
Yes, I would love to share that. I forgot to mention that the first 50 people who buy the book get a free ticket to the summit. So, buy that book at 11 a.m. on May 9th, Tuesday, May 9th at 11 a.m. So we'll be sending you a free ticket. Yeah. So I'm excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Kelley. Thank you, Kelley. Thank you, Eileen.
Thank
This has
you.
been an amazing next episode of the Gratitude Pod. We'll have to have you on again after the summit and get an update on how everything has going and is building. It's going to be exciting.
That'll be amazing. I'm so excited and nervous. Yeah.
This is beautiful. Thank you so much. And how generous of you to give us your time and your story, and also for allowing our gratitude circle to have a chance to attend your summit for free.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate it. That's very generous. Thank you so much.
Thank you.